My name is Shreya Agarwal, and on behalf of Indian Online School, today we are here for a maths demo, right? Everyone knows that now? Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So before we start off with, can we have a quick intro?
Yes,
Who all do I have with me today? Who do we have with me today? One by one,
Yes,
can you
of
please
course.
just tell me your names?
Yes,
First, who
ma'am.
do we have?
Ma'am, my name is Alia.
Hello, Alia. I cannot see you though. Can you
Ma'am,
please turn
my
on your
camera is
camera?
loading right now.
Okay, no worries. Okay, next, who do we have? Alia. After that, who do we have?
Hi, ma'am.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Huh?
What's your name? Nazia?
No, actually, it's Suha. Nazia is my mom's name.
Can you please edit it over there?
Yes, of course. Nice to meet you.
Same here, thanks. Okay, who do we have next? Is that Harshnav? Hi, Harshnav. You're not audible, Harshnav. I think some problem with the audio.
Hi, ma'am. My name is Harshnav.
Hello, Harshnav. Nice to have you. Okay, next, who do we have? Romashka. That's your name, Romashka?
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, the ones with the camera off. Hello, Kavya. Pranavi, Kavya, Shriva. Hi, everyone.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Shiva. Pranavi. Hi, Pranavi. Hello, Pranavi. Hi, Advait. Advait, right?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Advait. Okay, so the topic that you can see already on my screen, that's integers, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you are aware of integers, firstly? How many of you are
Yes.
aware of
Ma'am,
integers?
I'm aware of integers. I'm aware of integers.
Okay,
Ma'am, I'm also aware of integers.
okay, good.
Teachers.
Okay, so let's see what new I can add up to what you already know. Firstly, before we get into integers, since we are here for maths, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Maths is all about? Maths is all about
Numbers.
Numbers.
numbers, correct. Maths is all about numbers. Sorry. Maths is all about numbers. So before we get into the depth, we must know numbers are divided into three different sections or categories. Okay. Numbers are divided into three different sections or categories. What are they?
Ma'am.
Depending on the set they form. Depending on the set they form. They are natural numbers,
Natural numbers and
Whole numbers.
whole
and
numbers, integers.
integers. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
So our topic for the day is the third category of our number system, that numbers are
Integers.
divided into. Correct. Natural numbers are the very basic numbers that we start learning from our early childhood, isn't it? Starting from one.
Yes, ma'am.
One.
Yes,
Ma'am, they are
ma'am.
the positive. Ma'am, they are the positive integers.
Okay. So whenever we step into numbers, the first thing that we learn is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, correct? So numbers starts from 1 and ends till infinity. There's nothing called last number. So hence natural numbers starts from 1 and continues till infinity. When you simply add 0 to this set of natural
It's
numbers,
whole numbers then.
Whole
correct,
number.
it's whole numbers then. And what are integers, Advait?
Ma'am, there can I?
Students, once again. I know you are excited. Okay. I like the excitement. I like the enthuse. But since it's a group class, can we please go turn-wise?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. That would be appreciated. Everyone would get a chance to answer. Okay. Advait. So what's integers, Advait?
Ma'am, integers are basically a third type of numbers.
Like what? What is a set of integers?
The set of the natural numbers and whole numbers are different sets. The natural numbers are from 1 to infinity, and the whole numbers are when 0 is added.
Yeah. So what are integers then? Whole numbers 0 are added. Good. What forms set of integers? Okay, Alia wanted to answer, right? Alia, you can go ahead.
Ma'am, can I?
We'll go turn-wise. Next time, okay? Alia, raise your hand first. Alia, you wanted to answer. So what's the set of integers, Alia? Alia, you're here.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can you repeat the question?
What is the set of integers then? What's integers?
Integers are the numbers that are both from negative and positive.
Very good. Integers basically are when you add negative numbers also to this set of whole numbers. It's integers. Okay? Okay, all of you?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
Advait, that's
Yes, ma'am.
integers. Advait, that's integers. See, as I told you, natural numbers are numbers that have 1 to infinite. When you simply add the digit or the number 0 to it, not the digit, sorry, the number 0 to it, it becomes a set of whole numbers. When you further just add the negative numbers to this set of whole numbers, it becomes integer. So if I go with the dictionary meaning of integers, integer is a set of numbers that have positive numbers, negative numbers, and the number 0. Positive,
Zero.
negative, and 0. Okay, all of you? The ones who did not knew. Is it okay? Now, any number or any set of number can be represented on number line. Can anyone tell me, Suha, can you tell me what's the very day-to-day example of a number line that you use regularly?
Ma'am, can you repeat? I didn't heard.
A number line has a number lines example that you use daily, that you use in your daily life. A number lines
Ma'am,
example.
ma'am, can I?
Can I?
1 minute, 1
Ma'am,
minute. If
it's
she
actually,
doesn't answer, if she doesn't answer,
ma'am, I don't
me.
actually remember the name, but when we see the temperature, a thermometer,
Thermometer. Okay.
which shows
Harshnav,
positive and negative
May I?
numbers.
Harshnav, you wanted to answer?
Yes,
What is
ma'am. A ruler.
ruler? Very good. My question was any set of natural number, not integers. Okay, so
Yes,
a ruler.
ma'am.
A ruler is a very good example of a number line that you use in your day-to-day life. Good, Harshnav. So what's number line? You use a scale or a ruler. Everyone uses it. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the features? What are the features when you are using? The features are basically when we use it, we have observed it multiple times that it has consecutive numbers, firstly. Secondly, the interval between two numbers, that's always the same, isn't it? Suppose I'm drawing a straight line, I'm writing 0 over here, 1 over here, then 2 over here. Does that represent a number line? No. No. So two things to be kept in mind when we speak of number line. First, it should be a straight line which has numbers marked on it. Okay. It should be a straight line which has numbers marked on it. Secondly, it should be having numbers at equal distance or intervals. Equal intervals. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like
Now,
centimeters and inches.
like centimeters and inches as in measurement doesn't matter over here. We are talking of set of numbers right now. Okay, we're talking of number line, we're talking of set of numbers, be it natural, be it whole, be it integers. Now coming specifically to integers, can you see the 0 marked a bit longer? 0
Yes,
acts as the center or the mirror to this number line. 0 acts as the center or mirror to this number line. Romashka, what's the characteristic or property of a mirror? What does a mirror do?
Ma'am, a mirror basically reflects
Very
the
good.
the
Whatever
image which comes.
whatever is put in front of it, it is being reflected exactly.
Yes.
Correct? Okay. So mirror basically reflects, it shows the exact replica of what is put in front of the mirror, but with a minute change. But that minute change is vast. What's the change? The sides switch. The left becomes right, right becomes left, isn't it? So
yes,
similar.
ma'am.
So basically it shows replica, but it's just reversed. The scenario is reversed. Okay. So same over here. 0 acts as the mirror to this number line. The right-hand side shows positive integers, hence opposite the left shows negative integers. The more you proceed rightward, the value of the numbers keeps on increasing. The more you proceed rightward, the value of number keeps on increasing, hence making 1 as the lowest positive integer. Hence making 1 as the lowest positive integer. Whereas the moment you start moving leftwards, the value keeps on decreasing. The moment you go leftward, the value keeps on decreasing. Hence, 1 is the lowest positive integer, but minus 1 is the highest negative integer. Minus 1 is the highest negative integer. So among minus 2 and minus 3, Advait, which is the bigger one? Among minus 2 and minus 3, which is the bigger integer?
-2.
Very good.
Minus
2. Very good. Hello, Samruddhi, Shlok. Can I request you to turn on your cameras, please? Hello, Samruddhi and Shlok. Can you please turn on your cameras? Okay, so that was about the base of integers, the set, okay, and the number line, how it is represented on number line. Now, talking of integers, integers are nothing very out of the box or unusual things. You come across it in your day-to-day life. Few common or daily examples of integers are, first is the temperature. Just now Shoha gave us the example of temperature, the thermometer. 0 is the center, okay? 0 is the center. Not only in case of thermometer, I'm talking of temperature that we have, like the weather forecast temperature thing, okay? So, in summers, the temperatures are high, na? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And positive. So summers represent positive integers, whereas in winters, the temperatures fall, the negative integers are represented. Not in most of the places, but in few places, we have negative integers as well. Isn't it?
Yes,
We have
ma'am.
both negative also. So when it goes below 0 or negative, as in winters, it's negative integer. Summers are positive integer. Same as height. Our earth is divided into land and sea portions now. So the sea level is the base or the 0 level. The moment you start moving underwater or below the sea level, it's negative integer. The moment or the time you go upwards towards the sky, fly upwards towards the sky, that's positive integers scenario. Okay. Same goes with directions. The earth is divided by the equator into 2 hemispheres. I'm pretty sure everyone has studied this in your social studies or geography. Correct? The equator divides the earth into 2 equal hemispheres. That's northern and southern hemisphere, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Upwards towards the northern pole, that's positive integers. Downwards towards the southern pole, that's negative integers. Okay? Profit and loss. Profit is obviously positive because you gain something. Loss is you are incurring a loss. You have to bear a loss. The money is going out, what you had already. So that's negative integer. Okay? Earning and spending. What do you mean by earning? Shriva, what do you mean by earning?
Like when you do any work, you earn money.
Yeah, so money comes in, isn't it?
Yes,
So that's positive or negative?
positive.
You're gaining something, so that's positive, correct. And spending means whatever I had, I'm just spending it out or letting it go out of my pocket to purchase something or maybe for anything, any reason. So that's negative. Similarly is the case with deposit and withdrawal. Harshna, what's deposit and withdrawal? Do you know the terms?
Ma'am, when you when you put money in your bank, that's deposit, and
Very
then
good.
when you
Opposite is withdrawal.
what, ma'am?
Opposite is the withdrawal, taking out, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good. So deposit and withdrawal are basically two terms related to banks mostly. Depositing means going and putting into the bank account. So the money in your bank increases. So anything which increases your worth or value, now that's all positive integers. And the ones which reduce your value or worth, that's negative integers. Okay. Okay. So see so many day-to-day examples of positive and negative integers, isn't it? Now,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know how to add and subtract. That's nothing new. Normally, addition and subtraction is very easy. You have been doing it since grade 1, isn't it? But how to add or subtract on number lines? We'll do addition on number lines today. Firstly, mark 0. What is it? When you have to do two positive integers. 2. 2 is a positive integers now. Advait, so which side shall I move, left or right?
Ma'am, right.
Right, good. So from 0 to 2, I take a jump. Okay, from 0 to 2, I take a jump. Next, what do I have to add to it? A 4.
4.
So shall I move further right or shall I go left?
Ma'am, right.
Further right. From here, 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes me stop at 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 2 plus 4, the result should be 6. That's very easy. You can do verbally, but this is how you add on number line. Okay. Next, Romashka, sorry. Minus 2 plus 4. What's the first integer, Romashka?
Ma'am, that will be -1.
Minus, no, over here, like the ones which we have to add.
2. -2.
Minus 2. So which way shall I go? Left or right?
Left.
Left. From 0 to minus 2.
Ma'am, you're at 3.
From 0 to minus 2. Okay.
Yes.
Now what do I need to add to it?
Ma'am, 4.
4. So which way shall I go? From minus 2
Right.
left or right? So from minus 2 I should come right again. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That makes me stop at
2.
2. So minus 2 plus 4 gives me answer
2.
Okay.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
third one, Soha, can you tell us what to do when two negative integers are there? What to do when we
Ma'am,
have
when
negative integers?
ma'am, when there are two negative integers, we need to add them both, so it's 6.
Yeah. So what will we do first? We go from 0 to minus 2. Okay. Because
Yes.
that's negative, so left. Again, next we have is minus 4 again. So further left I move 4 steps. Further left I move, that's 4 steps from here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That makes me stop at minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, and minus 6. So my answer to
Yes.
minus 2 and minus 4 is minus 6.
-6. Yes.
Okay, everyone. Now, this addition that we did on number line has principles of integers hidden in them. The 3 principles of integers under addition is hidden. First principle says when you have two positive integers, you add both of them and the result is also positive. First principle says when there are two positive integers, you add them and the result is also positive. Okay. The second principle states when you have one positive and one negative integer, you don't add. When you have one positive and one negative integer, no, you don't actually add, you subtract. For example, over here you had 3 and over here you had 4. You are subtracting 4 and 3, which gives you 1. Now, what shall be the symbol? What shall be the symbol to my answer? What shall be the symbol to my result? The symbol is that of the integer with higher absolute value. Now, absolute value. What's absolute value? Anyone knows what's absolute value? No? Okay, so something new for everyone to learn.
Excuse me,
Look,
ma'am.
yes, Romashka.
Ma'am, can I?
I think absolute value might be like the whole numbers or like a full value of a number.
No.
Ma'am, can I?
Yes,
Ma'am, the
Soha?
absolute value of a number is its distance from 0 on the number line.
No. Absolute value of any integer or any number is just the number irrespective of its symbol. Absolute value of any number is the number itself irrespective of its symbol carrying forward. What
So,
I'm
ma'am,
trying to say, what I mean to say is, one second. What I mean to say is, suppose I have -3. This is how absolute values are represented with two standing lines, okay? And the number in between them. Suppose I have to write the absolute value of -3. The absolute value of -3 is 3. And the absolute value of 3 is also a 3. So no matter it's a positive integer or a negative integer, the absolute value of any number is the number itself, irrespective of the symbol carried forward along. Is it okay? So
ma'am,
something
but
new
I have a
everyone learned?
question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, Alia, go ahead.
But ma'am, what if it's like a really big number, like -1,000? Would it still be 1,000 for its absolute value?
Sorry, I
Like
did
for
not get it.
example, you take -1,000, then would it also be the value? Its whole absolute value would be 1,000 only,
Yeah.
right? Thank you, ma'am.
Whatever higher the number is or whatever integer it is, positive or negative, that's all irrespective, okay? Just the number is coming out. So coming back to our center, one
Actually,
second.
ma'am,
So
my
I'll get one second. So I'll get back, okay? So coming to the second principle, if you have one positive integer and one negative integer, you do not add, you subtract. 4 and 3 I subtracted, I got 1. Now determining whether it should be a -1 or a +1, what I do, I take the absolute value of both of them. Absolute value of 3 is 3. Absolute value of -4 is 4. Which one is greater, 4 or 3? Which one is greater, 3 or 4? 4. And
4.
initially, 4 was a negative integer or a positive integer?
Positive integer.
Negative.
Negative, na? Initially, 4 was negative integer. So my answer should also be negative. Is it okay? I repeat the second principle. Firstly, a positive and negative is never added, it's subtracted, and the answer has the same symbol as that of the higher absolute valued integer. One more example, I'll give it to you so that the thing is clear. Suppose I just reverse this scenario. Suppose I just reverse this scenario with, like, it's over here 3, na? I make it -3. I make it -3 plus 4. I make 4 positive and 3 negative. In that case, it will be +1. 4 minus 3 is 1 only. But 4 is the higher absolute value and that's positive. So in that case, answer would be +1, not -1. Everyone understood the second principle?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now coming to the third one. When you have two negative integers, you actually add, but the result is always negative. For example, -3 and -4. 3 plus 4, 7, but -7. Positives are added, negatives are added. Positives result in positive, negatives result in negative. Positive and negative are subtracted. That's the three principles under addition. Everyone and anyone having any confusion? Everyone good to go? Was it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, the textbook
Yes,
definition of
ma'am.
absolute value in my book is something else. Ma'am, it's a
The
complete.
okay,
Ma'am,
go
it's
ahead.
completely different from what you said. Ma'am, it's saying the distance. Ma'am, the absolute value of a number is its distance from zero on the number line. Is it so?
So it's the same thing, na? Suppose I'm taking -4. Suppose I have to find the absolute value of -4. Just the term used, just the way of defining is different. It's ultimately the same thing. -4 is how far from 0? 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. So -4's absolute value is 4. Similarly, if I take a +4, 4's the force distance from 0 is also 4 steps, now 1, 2, 3, and 4. So +4 and -4, both are 4 steps. So in terms of number line, they are defining, and I did not define you exactly. I explained you how positive absolute values are calculated.
Calculated, yes. Thank you.
Okay, Shiva, can you answer this one? 4 more than -7 would be how much?
Ma'am, minus 11.
Advait, do you think her answer is correct?
What?
4 more than minus
Yes,
7
yes.
minus 11.
No, ma'am. It should be minus 3.
Very good. Shiva, you're adding. 4 more means you have to add 4. Minus 7 plus 4, a positive and negative integer, you subtract. 7 minus 4 is 3. You don't add. The second principle. And 7 being the greater and the negative integer, the answer is negative, minus 3. Okay, Shiva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Questions? Arshnav, I would like you to solve this one. Everyone can solve. One by... Yes, Romashka?
Ma'am, I'm not clear with the before question.
The previous question. Okay, I'll get back. You solve this one, I'll get back to that, okay? After this. Everyone can solve. Anyone who completes first can answer.
How do I tell the answer?
Yes, Arshnav.
So the answer is
Ma'am,
5.
option A. Rupees 15.
1 second, Advait.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Arshnav.
15. Final answer 15.
Okay. Okay, Advait also says the same. See, we just follow the steps. 125 is the initial amount, withdraws 105. So minus 105 leaves you with positive 20. Isn't it?
Ma'am?
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, you make a deposit of 45. So plus 45 because deposit is a positive integer. That's plus 65. Then you withdraw 50. So a negative 50. That leaves you with positive and negative minus. So 15. But the positive is higher. So a positive 15. That's the answer. Very good. So option A is the answer. Okay, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Getting back to
Yes.
this question, Romashka. It was 4 more than minus... Sorry. 4 more than minus 7. That means you have to add 4. More means you add, na? Minus 7 is the first number. You need 4 more. So you add 4 to this. Second principle of integer.
The
Minus
second
plus
principle.
minus 7 minus 4 is 3. And this one is the greater absolute value. A negative. So a negative answer. Okay, Romashka?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Next one. Let's see who can answer. Alia, would you like to give it a try? If we
Yes,
multiply
please, ma'am.
together. Okay, Alia, answer this
Multiply
one.
together 101 negative. What will be the sign of ma'am? Negative.
Odd number of times. When you have negative integer, odd number of times, the result is always negative. Under
So, ma'am, I said
multiplication.
negative only.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm explaining just. Your
Oh.
answer was correct. When you have odd number of times the negative integers, the answer is negative. And when you have even number of times, it's positive. Because see, minus 2 multiplied to minus 2, minus minus becomes plus, isn't it? So it becomes plus 4. When I further add one more minus 2, 3 times minus 2, na, odd number of times, minus minus plus, plus minus is minus. So odd number of times it's negative and even number of times it's positive. Okay, all of you?